Are you ready for this?
The cripple is bothering me.
Fine.
Oh, no.
Oh no, you've taken your hair down.
I made noise on the mic with my hair. My hair went on the mic.
Well, now the people who are listening on audio only know of what you've done. Because I could hear your hair rub across the mic. That's exactly what happened. Congratulations.
I didn't mean to.
That's our cold opening, I suppose.
Yeah?
Has nothing to do. This episode has nothing to do with hair over mics.
Nope. Not at all.
Nope. You're Phoenix. I'm Will. And we're here to bring on the questions.
Oh, yeah. I'm sick.
What? When did that happen?
Like 2 days ago. I'm all nasally.
You want some vitamin C juice?
No, that stuff's gross.
What is it?
Yeah, it is. You don't think it's gross because your taste buds are dead.
And the cold opening continues. Links. Phoenix.
Linktree.com/BOTQS. You can find all of the links.
Yeah, the audio links. Spotify's and the Spreakers and the Apple Podcasts.
And the video links. Like Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Music.
Those are the ones. You're right. It's a good thing there's not a whole lot of talking parts in this episode. So I think this one's going to be somewhat quick, which is fine. It's late for this week.
Yes.
It's fine.
Oh, we had a busy weekend.
What?
We had a 2-in-1 special.
Oh dear. We're not doing that in this episode.
Yeah.
So, Miss Phoenix, what question are we bringing in this episode?
Why is it called Black Friday?
That's coming. Black Friday. It's basically here. You know, there's a common misconception about why it's called Black Friday, and we'll get into it.
I've asked someone else this question before, and they've kind of answered it with what they knew.
All right.
I won't spoil it, because it might be in here.
Or it might be wrong.
I'll tell you if we get to it or if it doesn't show up.
Okay. The phrase Black Friday represents a complex semantic landscape encompassing at least 3 distinct historical meanings. We're going to trace the term from its initial severe connotation as an economic disaster to its modern ubiquitous status as the unofficial start of the holiday shopping season. Fundamentally, the modern iteration of Black Friday is a powerful study in narrative rebranding, where an explicitly negative, localized term describing civil disorder was successfully inverted by corporate marketing into a national symbol of commercial profitability. Yay, America.
Yay! What's it called?
Capitalism.
Capitalist America.
Yes.
So fun.
I know. It's amazing, isn't it? Everybody wants a piece of the pie.
I feel like that one Cynthia Erivo video where she smiles. She's like...
Okay.
She just
This is not very good
there.
for an audio medium.
She just stands there and smiles. Just look it up. Cynthia Erivo smiling video.
Okay. There's also 2 movies that are called Smile. Smile and Smile 2.
Well, Cynthia Erivo is not in them.
Okay.
So...
What does that have to do with Black Friday? How does that connect?
I felt like the way I was smiling because of communist... Not...
Well, it's different. It might be localized in different places.
Capitalist America.
That's the one. That's where we are.
I was thinking of her while smiling. It's like, my smile was like that. The complete history of the term reveals a necessary distinction between the first use of the phrase in U.S. financial history, 1869, and its specific application to the day after Thanksgiving, early 1960s. The analysis confirms that the shopping days moniker was not coined by a single individual, Instead, it was emerged as a functional collective descriptor used by Philadelphia police and subsequently codified by local newspaper reporters in the 1960s to describe a day of operational chaos.
The most critical element in the term's evolution is the deliberate narrative deconstruction performed by retailers in the 1980s. When faced with a widely recognized yet negative label, retailers created the successful and enduring corporate reinvention. The myth that the day marked the point when stores went, quote, in the black or profitable in their accounting ledgers. This sanitized origin story replaced the original context of police frustration, traffic congestion, and societal breakdown, allowing the term to spread nationally and gain permanent cultural acceptance.
Why'd you go quiet when I sniffled?
So that I could be heard over the mucus moving about your face.
I can't help it. I got sick.
So the myth is that's the day retailers went from red to black. So they were losing money up to that point, and then they were now in a position to start gaining money. And that's the myth. That's how they spun it. The retailers and the corporate capitalist.
I saw the traffic congestion and that kind of ties into what I have heard.
Okay. We'll keep going for a little bit until you recognize something, or there'll be a nice transition in the notes here.
Yeah. To understand the severity implied by the phrase Black Friday in the mid-20th century, one must first recognize its roots in historical financial disaster. The adjective black has long been assigned in the economic terminology, today signifying profound and immediate financial or social calamity, a linguistic precedent that provides significant historical weight to the term.
The earliest significant Black Friday in U.S. history occurred on September 24th, 1869, referring to a severe securities market panic that resulted from plummeting gold prices. See, this is why we don't mess with gold prices, but it's too late now. This catastrophic event was the direct consequence of an elaborate conspiracy orchestrated by financiers Jay Gould and railway magnate James Fisk. The two men attempted to corner the nation's gold market, driving the price of gold coins up drastically through aggressive market bidding.
The market panic was triggered when the U.S. Treasury intervened, placing 4 million gold coins onto the market. This sudden increase in supply caused the price of $100 in gold coins, which had been artificially driven up to $163.50, to fall sharply to $133, all in dollars. The immediate sell-off resulted in a 2-week slide in the gold market and severely disrupted the entire U.S. economy, lasting until the following year. The economic aftermath was devastating, including a complete halt to a foreign trade, a 20% drop in stock prices, and a 50% decrease in grain prices. The event brought intense scrutiny upon President Ulysses S. Grant for his perceived tolerance of the financier's activities. Now, what parent names our kid Ulysses?
He's on the $20 bill, man. Give him some respect. Where's he on the 50?
I didn't know he was. He existed.
What are you doing? Are they teaching you anything in school anymore? You don't learn cursive. You don't know how to sign your names.
I know how to sign my name.
Who's on the 20? I got one right here. Oh, that bozo. It's Tommy J.
I don't know that guy either.
No, that's Andrew Jackson. What am I talking about?
I still don't know that guy.
I guess I didn't learn anything in school either.
I don't know.
Grant's on the 50. I do know that.
I don't know All the three ones. The ones that you said. I know Ben Franklin's on the 100.
Yeah, that's the guy. But he's not a
And
president.
Abe is on the penny and the $5 bill.
Mm-hmm. What else you got?
What one's on the $1 bill? Is George Washington on the...
Yeah, man. G-Dubs himself.
He's on the $1 bill?
Yeah.
So who's the one on the quarter?
Tommy J. Or is it Washington too? Man, I'm slipping.
I don't know. I just know guy with
Thomas
long
Jefferson.
hair.
I think maybe that's Washington and Jefferson's on the nickel. I'm slipping. This is not a conversation I thought was going to happen today. Yeah, Thomas Jefferson is on the nickel.
Then who's on the quarter?
Pretty sure that's G-Dubs. Yeah.
Who's
on the dime?
dime?
Well, while we're here, we may as well just cover them all, huh? Roosevelt.
Frank D.
Frankie DR. But don't worry. We've come to the point where there will be no more minted pennies in the United States of America. We're done.
Nope.
That's it. Collect your pennies, ladies and gentlemen.
I've lived where they still made pennies. My children are not going to experience a new penny.
They're still going to be in...
A new penny.
Yeah, there's not going to be any new pennies after 2025.
Yep. 2026, no more new pennies.
Right. There's no 26 pennies.
Because it costs more to make a penny than the penny itself.
It's one of the big reasons. Yep.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yep. The event brought intense scrutiny upon President Ulysses S. Grant.
Ulysses, for his perceived tolerance of the finances activities. This historical context illustrates that before the 1960s, the phrase was synonymous with financial ruin and systematic failure. The historical burden of the term associated it with the systemic collapse, a negative systematic quality that the retail industry later had to expend massive marketing effort to overcome.
Interesting, right? So, in the before days, it was Black Friday because somebody made a decision and it cost a lot of people a lot of money. And then retail's like, we got this. The specific application of Black Friday to the day after Thanksgiving originated regionally, not nationally, and was rooted in civic frustration rather than commercial enthusiasm. The term's birth is specifically located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania in the early 1960s. The phrase began as an internal descriptor used by Philadelphia police officers to label the chaotic aftermath of Thanksgiving. The officers used Black Friday to articulate their distress regarding the massive traffic jams and overcrowded sidewalks that ensued when suburban tourists descended upon the city to begin their holiday shopping. This operational chaos was compounded because the day often coincided with the influx of attendees for the annual Army-Navy game, further paralyzing center city traffic. The terminology was explicitly negative. For the police, Black Friday was not a term of endearment. It signified an undesirable, difficult workday requiring long shifts and extensive paperwork. This negativity was echoed by other service workers. A Gimbel's manager noted in 1975 that bus drivers and cab drivers also referred to the day as Black Friday, thinking, quote, in terms of headaches it gives them. So it wasn't a marketing thing before. There was no Black Friday sales. People were dreading Black Friday because they knew what turmoil it would cause for, well, specifically Philadelphia in that time.
They knew Thanksgiving was the calm before the storm.
Yeah. Get your turkey in now, fellas. You're not going to sleep till Saturday.
Yeah. Better sleep now. Grab that food, go into a food coma.
No.
You're not going to bed until Sunday afternoon.
No sleep till Brooklyn. No? Beastie Boys?
I've never heard of that. Is it the use?
Yeah.
The use of the term quickly spread to local news coverage. Police reporters for the Philadelphia Evening Bulletin adopted the phrase and began using it consistently on the front page of the newspaper, thereby codifying the negative term into the local lexicon. Crucially, the early use of Black Friday by law enforcement was deliberately meant to discourage shoppers. A 1961 press release confirms it had become customary for the Philadelphia police to refer to the 2 days after Thanksgiving as Black Friday and Black Saturday. So why is that making them... Hold, let me finish my
You're still scraping people off the streets come Saturday.
No, like, why are they using the word black to, like, discourage people?
Why were they using black?
They were just using the word black.
Well, it was a negative connotation. They weren't... It was black because it was sorrowful. There was no light on those days.
Didn't say dark blue, because blue, sad, dark.
No, I don't know, man. I think black is a little bit darker than blue.
Really, really dark blue Saturday and really, really dark blue Friday.
That's a whole lot of typecast on the newspaper.
Like,
Whole lot of
darker
headline.
than this, your sweatshirt.
We can't put all those words on the headline.
Darker than this curtain.
This is getting out of control. Black. Black is what it was. This is sorrowful. The night is upon us.
Just call it the dark days.
Darkness falls across the land.
Call it the dark days.
It's in a song.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid Dog Days?
No, dark days. Cold chamber? I think so. Anyway. Oh dear, what have you done?
It went down. The Philadelphia police referred to the 2 days after Thanksgiving as Black Friday and Black Saturday as a tactic to turn away customers from pouring into the area for shopping opportunities. Pouring to opportunities was in quotes. This initial attempt to weaponize negative branding against consumer behavior ultimately backfired, as the term's notoriety became inextricably linked to the high volume of commerce itself. It is necessary to conclude that no single person coined the term. It was a collective professional vocabulary that emerged from the shared difficulties of traffic enforcement and law reporting in a specific...
Use this every time. Is there going to be an episode where you're not tired?
I don't know. I think I'm extra tired because I'm sick. Because it's currently 3:20 p.m.
Well, I guess you're not going to go shopping with your mother on Black Friday then, right?
I'm going shopping with my mother on Black Friday.
Spread the germs. That's it.
I will spread the germs.
The world needs a new plague anyway.
You don't think COVID for a couple years was enough?
We need a real plague.
Do you want to bring back the bubonic plague?
Give it a minute.
I think it's already started. Like, they found it in rats.
That's what I'm saying. Anyway, metropolitan area
During a massive annual surge of traffic and pedestrians. See, that last batch is what I'm talking about.
What?
And my thing that I was told,
Mm-hmm.
since unlike GPS, the story's a bit blurry, but I know like the gist of it. You know on GPS when the roads are like really blocked off and there's a lot of traffic, it's like shows up black.
Yeah, or red. It warns you.
Then since so many people were out shopping, then if there was so much traffic, so like the roads were black. Black Friday.
You haven't been in a world without GPS.
I haven't been in a world without technology.
Without a lot of technology.
The first iPhone was made before me.
Yep. 1980s, we didn't have GPS, buddy.
You had maps. That's
Yeah, a spiral book of maps to drive to Philadelphia from the tri-state area. There was an atlas. People had folded maps where they were in a spiral-bound book.
Well, I never lived that life, so
No.
I don't know what that's like.
No. So now, yeah, the GPS, Google Maps, Apple Maps, whatever you do, if stuff starts to slow down, it'll turn yellow, and then when stuff comes to a stop, it'll turn red. They're pinging everybody's location, and if there's a pile of people in one spot, they're like, "Whoop, guess they're not going anywhere." Make it red.
Or black.
It's not Red Friday.
Red Friday.
Red Friday, not Red Friday.
Red Riding Hood. Red Riding Hood.
Is that your rapper name? The Flow Rider? Red
Nah.
Rider Hood.
Red Riding Hood.
Stop playing. By the 1980s, the phrase Black Friday had gained enough regional notoriety that retailers recognized a high volume of traffic was unavoidable. Instead of continuing to fight the term, the industry embarked on a major semantic conversion. Process of corporate narrative control designed to transform a negative operational term into a positive financial one. Early attempts by Philadelphia merchants to combat the phrase by offering positive alternatives such as Big Friday, Big Saturday, failed to gain traction. These alternatives, which attempted to focus on the beauty of decorated downtown areas and the idea of a family day outing, were ultimately unsuccessful against the superior power and memorability of the negative Black Friday label. The failure of these alternatives compelled retailers to accept the existing term but radically redefine its meaning.
Let me get. This successful rebranding effort emerged in the 1980s when retailers started using Black Friday with a positive financial spin. This new, more optimistic narrative claimed that the day after Thanksgiving marked with the historical moment when stores, having operated at a deficit for the year, recorded in red ink, finally achieved profitability, recorded in black ink. This narrative was actively promoted by department stores and merchant representatives. For example, in 1981, a Philadelphia merchant representative claimed that the day was called Black Friday because, quote, it is a day retailers make profits, black ink, unquote. This explanation was deliberately cultivated to provide a consumer-friendly origin story that was easily marketed nationwide, unlike the convoluted truth involving specific Philadelphia traffic patterns.
So they even try to spin that. No, it's Black Friday because of the black ink. Come on. Who's going to believe the police anyway? Honestly. I'm a salesman out here. I got to make the money. What are they doing? They're trying to keep you from your goods. The accounting myth achieved widespread dissemination and solidified Black Friday's role in the national retail calendar. However, historical research and modern fact-checking have comprehensively debunked the red to black claim as a fanciful marketing hoax. The majority of U.S. retailers structure their financial year to ensure profitability long before the end of November. Despite being a proven fabrication, the myth provided a powerful and culturally acceptable justification for the term, allowing it to achieve mass acceptance. The long-standing, inherently negative connotation of the word black in economic history dating back to 1869 necessitated this strong, positive counter-mythology for the term to survive and thrive commercially. You gonna participate?
Yeah. You done already?
Nope, Black Friday.
Oh. I zoomed in really far and I went to the next paragraph.
Yep, distracted.
Black Friday has evolved from a single-day event into a critical anchor for a multi-week consumption cycle, often labeled Black November. While the focus was traditionally on physical doorbuster sales, the rise of e-commerce has decentralized the chaos with related events like Cyber Monday. Despite its commercial success, the day remains highly contested, serving as a cultural barometer for
Barometer.
barometer for consumerism.
Consumerism?
I can't talk. Often exhibiting the extreme pathologies associated with scarcity marketing and crowd psychology.
Scarcity marketing. That is one of the worst things that should not be a thing. Oh man, we gotta get there or we're not gonna get Tickle Me Elmo.
I don't think we want Tickle Me Elmo.
Not anymore. Let me tell you a story. There was a time before you were born, before 2013. I think your oldest sister was in the world, but not your second sister. And we got done with Thanksgiving, and your mother, and I think her sister, it was just your mother. All the sales papers were out, circling things. Nope, we got to go to Toys R Us. You know, that old store. I don't know if you were ever actually in that store.
I have been.
Okay. Well, there were doorbuster sales. So we got a little sleep in, and we get up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, hit the road, and go to the parking lot of Toys R Us that was going to open up at some ridiculous hour. So there were dozens and dozens of people standing outside. There was frost everywhere in the parking lot, waiting for the Toys R Us doors to be unlocked so we can go in there and shop. I think it's moronic. But other people don't. The doorbuster sales. Get here first, get the item first on the best sale. Sooner you get here, the better deal you get. It's psychotic in my mind.
Honestly,
I don't like it.
I wake up at 3 a.m. just to shop.
So you're telling me you would drive 40 minutes from here
At 3 a.m.
to get a Tickle Me Elmo for 20% off?
I mean, if the Tickle Me Elmo was like $13.56, 20% off would be like.
Why would you pick such an odd number? $13.56.
I don't know. It just came in my mind. $13.56.
20% of that would be $2.60. Nope. Yep, $2.71.
Well, that's a discount off.
Yeah, $2 off. You're really gonna go do all that at 3 o'clock in the morning. So instead of paying $13.56 for Tickle Me Elmo, you're going to pay $11.21 or something.
$10.85.
Yeah, sure. Plus tax, $11. No. Why would you do that? You're saving $2 on the price tag, but now you're burning up your energy to go out there. Well, it's not the only thing we're going to save money on. No, forget that. The whole idea is so dumb to me. But people like shopping.
But shopping is fun.
No.
But you get good things out of shopping.
Like what? Turmoil and debt?
Like food and water.
Oh, food, yeah. Yep. The camaraderie. You're looking for the camaraderie. Is that what you want?
I like snacks.
You like snacks when you're sleep deprived? When you're hangry?
Yeah. I'll take some McDonald's breakfast. Tell me you want one McDonald's breakfast at 3 a.m.
I could go without it. That would be fine.
You don't want a hash brown?
Later in the day, they're serving breakfast till 10:30 or 11, whatever it is. Probably 10:30. We wait till 7 to go. 8,
But
9:30, 10:15.
even then, you don't want to go. You know, go places. Go get some stuff for Christmas.
No, I can find other places to have adventures without people.
But that's the fun of it.
People? The camaraderie of the mass of humanity.
No. Being a fool and like trying to hide it when people walk by and then laughing about it.
What? Oh, so you succumb to the propaganda of scarcity, of the scarcity market.
What?
Oh, it's the last one. You're never going to see this again. It's a doorbuster. Then if you're still in the store at 12 o'clock and the manager's like, all right, bring out the rest of the stock. Suddenly there's 40 of them there. You didn't get the last DVD of the Santa Claus because they've still got a case of them in the back.
What? No, I'm talking about like fooling around playing with a basketball with my sister.
Oh, I thought you were talking about scarcity market.
No. And then someone walking by and then we laugh about it.
Malicious shopping I can get down with.
Like you accidentally hit someone in the head.
How was your experience? Horrible.
I got hit in the head by 2 kids with a basketball. See, now it's annoying when other people do it, but it's so funny when we do it.
Oh.
Double standards.
It is. Yep. That was my story. We'll keep going. The holiday shopping season faces increasing criticism regarding its environmental impact. Ooh, here we go. Labor practices and promotion of excessive consumption. This criticism has spurred organized resistance and corporate counter-narratives. A significant commercial counter-movement is REI's highly publicized hashtag opt-outside campaign. So it's hashtag opt-outside, one word. In which the outdoor goods retailer closes its doors on Black Friday, explicitly encouraging consumers to spend the day outdoors rather than shopping.
Shopping is my outdoors of my house.
It's all fine and dandy if you're somewhere between south of the Mason-Dixon line where it could still be warm outside. I know there's hunters that do their stuff here in rural Pennsylvania.
Huh?
They go out at 3, 4 in the morning when it's 29 degrees and sit in a tree and wait for a friggin' deer to show up.
That's why I'm not a hunter.
Now,
I hunt for sales.
That's where I was going. You get up and warm the car up when it's 29 degrees outside. Well, you're not warming the car up. But you get in the car.
I'm going to warm up my hand warmers.
There's no more doorbusters. Don't wait outside for these sales anymore. The convenience of e-commerce.
If only.
We could fly.
If only you could fly back in time.
Here we go.
And I get to experience that crazy chaos fun.
You want to get into some chaos? Start reading the next paragraph. 'Cause this is chaos. 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 'Cause this
In contemporary history, Black Friday has also become a critical stage for socio-political action. Oh no.
Oh, yes.
The inherent visibility and intense focus on monetary transactions on this day make it a powerful target for economic protest. Following the grand jury decision in the shooting of Michael Brown in 2014, activists organized nationwide boycotts aimed at disrupting post-Thanksgiving shopping across the St. Louis suburbs and other major U.S. cities. So, what happened? Shooting?
Keep going.
The shooting occurred on August 9th, 2014, and the grand jury decision to not indict officer
Indict. It's pronounced indict.
Officer Darren Wilson occurred on Monday, November 24th, 2014, just days before that particular Black Friday.
Yep. So that happened. The shooting happened in August.
So who's Michael Brown?
An 18-year-old kid who there was a lot of circumstance around the whole thing. That's why I didn't put it in the notes here because I don't want to get too one-sided about it. I don't want to get either sided about it. Stuff went down, decisions were made, and the grand jury decided that Officer Darren Wilson acted correctly. That's what they decided. A lot of controversy around it. And so the local people were not happy with the outcome, and they decided to protest and boycott and tell people to boycott across the country that particular Black Friday. So don't go shopping. Don't give in to the capitalists because they're not on your side, kind of deal.
Well,
Support your local community or something like that. Yes, I know. It was a decision that was made then, and there's nothing we can do about it now.
there's not much that happens in this small town that we live in.
Great. Famous last words.
So
Famous last words.
So this year we're not gonna boycott anything because there's 2 days. 2 days until Thanksgiving. And 3 days till Black Friday.
For now, a lot can happen in the next 48, 72 hours.
Not in this small town where everyone minds their business.
Oh, crap. You're just asking for trouble.
Jinx, knock on wood.
Can we continue? Protesters marched through aisles and major retailers chanting "No Black Friday" and calling for supporters to abstain from corporate holiday shopping, using the hashtag Blackout Black Friday and not one dime. Hashtag not one dime. Organizers explicitly targeted the flow of money, stating, quote, "There's one language that America understands. It's the money," unquote. The goal was to redirect the estimated $1 trillion annual buying power of African Americans away from corporate America and toward Black-owned businesses. The strategic timing of these events demonstrates Black Friday's transformation from a retail day into a high-stakes cultural battleground where activists leverage consumer behavior to make powerful statements about systemic inequality. So they can, if you protest against it, it could be used against the retail companies.
Like, they protested against the Black Friday big markets.
Yeah, that was the idea. Don't buy from JCPenney, buy from your local Black-owned business. That was the idea.
The intensity of Black Friday, driven by artificially created scarcity and doorbuster deals, often results in a breakdown of social order, leading to severe injuries, fatalities, and large-scale public safety incidents. The following selection of 10 newsworthy incidents highlights the range of violence and social pathology associated with the day, encompassing stampedes, shootings, and political protests.
So there's 10 of them here, and we don't have, there's not a whole lot of detail for any of them. So we'll just tag team them and go through them.
I'm reading the names of these.
Fun, huh?
Second one is
Yep.
yeah.
All right, here we go. Number 1, Cabbage Patch Riots of 1983. The frenzy for the Cabbage Patch Kids dolls established an early precedent for the violent behavior associated with modern scarcity marketing. Due to limited supplies of the quote must-have toy, shoppers became highly aggressive, resulting in numerous reported injuries across the country during the Thanksgiving weekend, including broken legs and head trauma. A particularly notable incident involved a crowd of 150 people in Miami trampling over a 75-year-old man who had been queuing since 8 a.m., underscoring the extreme desperation for the commodity.
Poor man.
No, buddy, that's just the first one.
The second one is pregnant woman trampled in 2005. Doesn't even sound good. At a Walmart in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Doretha Arnold Youngblood,
Sounds good.
cool last name, who was pregnant, suffered serious leg injuries when the crowd rushed the store. This incident was not only resulted in serious physical harm, but was also filmed and circulated online, prompting widespread commentary that often mocked the victim rather than questioning the retailer's lack of adequate crowd control measures.
Unbelievable.
Ugh, 2005.
Yep, you weren't quite in the world yet.
Wasn't even a thought.
Number 3, employee trampled to death in 2008. So the pregnant lady got some serious leg injuries and probably some emotional damage, but this one, a little different. Perhaps the most infamous fatality, Dimity? Jimytai? We don't use the J. Dimity? Damore. I don't know the name, sorry.
Dimitri
Damore. Not quite. A temporary holiday worker was killed in Valley Stream, New York. Nearly 2,000 people were fighting to enter the Walmart when it opened in the early hours, and Mr. Damore was crushed amid the chaotic stampede. This landmark case exposed retailers to intense scrutiny regarding employee safety and gross negligence in planning for doorbuster events.
Toys R Us fatal shootout in 2008. In Palm Desert, California, an argument between two women, both shoppers, escalated dramatically into a physical scuffle. Their male companions became involved, culminating in a deadly exchange of gunfire that resulted in both men shooting each other to death outside the Toys R Us store. This incident underscored the importation of lethal violence into a commercial environment over competitive consumer goals.
Gotta have that tickle me Elmo. And guess what happened? Nobody got the tickle me Elmo.
No one gets a husband.
Yikes. Number 5, Marine stabbed at Best Buy, 2010. Corporal Philip Dugan, a Marine volunteering for the Toys for Tots charity, was stabbed across the back at a Best Buy when he attempted to intervene in an altercation between store employees and a shoplifter. Dugan or Duggan? Duggan. I'm going to go with Duggan. Duggan required stitches, and the perpetrator, Tracy Attaway, who had a record of 30 prior arrests, subsequently received a life sentence. This highlighted the risk of violence extending beyond shoppers to those attempting to enforce order or volunteer during the holiday period.
Dang. You really wanted that Tickle Me Elmo for 5-finger discount.
Yikes. I don't think Best Buy had Tickle Me Elmo. We're going to have to pick a different one for Best Buy. Or pick a different one for these years, because that was an early thing. Would you want that?
What do they have in Best Buy at 2010?
GameCube? Sound good?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Outaway really wanted that GameCube in for the 5-finger discount. Target shoppers ignore Dying Man of 2011. Number 6. In a profound demonstration of how commercial obsession can override basic human empathy, Walter Vance collapsed on the floor at a Target store in West Virginia. Multiple shoppers were reported to have stepped over the man as he lay dying, prioritizing their access to sale items. Mr. Vance ultimately died, and the incident became a widely cited example of the social pathology associated with aggressive hyper-consumerism.
You're so blinded by the shiny thing over there that you just stepped over this dude that was literally dying at your feet.
Ooh, look, a shiny thing. Oh, hey, dead man. Excuse me.
Excuse me, sir. I see you're in distress, but I've got to have that shiny thing over there.
I'll be in distress if I don't get that Tickle Me Elmo.
People suck. Number 7, Walmart pepper spray incident, 2011. In a startling example of weaponized consumer rivalry, a woman in Los Angeles Walmart used pepper spray to gain an advantage over other shoppers vying for massively discounted video game consoles. Approximately 20 shoppers were injured in the chemical attack.
Ew, that's used for emergencies.
No, she needed the PS3. Come on.
This is an emergency. I need my PS3 for my 3 sons. And my Barbie Life in the Dream House for my 10 daughters. You think she had 13 kids? She's very unlucky.
Yeah, I think she had 13 kids. That sounds about right. And she had pepper spray to protect them and their happiness.
She's gotta keep herself sane somehow.
She snapped, and she was just taking it out on anyone who was in the way.
Yeah.
I hate these. Get out of them.
Stop playing on that game. Number 8, sleep-deprived father car crash to 2012. The risks of Black Friday extend beyond the store floor. A father in San Bruno, California, who had reportedly only slept 3 hours after engaging in an all-night Black Friday shopping, caused a fatal car accident while driving home with his family. The crash resulted in the death of 2 of his 4 daughters, and the driver faced vehicular manslaughter charges.
I don't want to go to Toys R Us at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, then go to bed at 7 o'clock so you can get...
Don't hurt yourself.
So you can get 8 hours of sleep.
It's 7 p.m. That's when you wake up from your nap, your first nap after eating Thanksgiving.
Wake up.
Grab a brush, put on makeup. And scars the fed away the shake up. You go run the
No.
You wanted to. All right. Number 9. Ferguson boy. What?
Wake up at 7 p.m. Eat this apple pie, cherry pie, and pumpkin pie.
Sounds like you're going to go right back into a food coma.
Yeah, so then you wake up at 3 a.m. and go Black Friday shopping.
Probably going to have to take massive poop before you do so.
You can do that in the car.
In the car. They haven't installed that in cars yet. That's not a safety feature you have to worry about.
Just roll down the window.
Just let it fly.
Yeah. It's okay. The deer will eat it.
Would much rather get a banana peel thrown under me than
It's a chocolate pie.
solid fecal matter.
It's chocolate pie.
No.
It's some chocolate pie filling.
Wipers don't get that off. Just use it. Number 9, Ferguson boycott / protest 2014. Aha! You are now in the world. Following the controversial grand jury decision regarding the death of Michael Brown, activists mobilized nationwide using economic boycotts. Protesters entered Walmart and other major retailers in the St. Louis suburbs, chanting "No Black Friday" and disrupting shopping activities to draw attention to social justice issues, leveraging the day as a high-visibility platform for political dissent under the banner of #NotOneDime. We talked about that.
Yeah. Last one, number 10, fatal parking dispute shooting, 2016. The logistical conflicts surrounding the shopping event often trigger violence. In Reno, Nevada, a man was fatally shot at Walmart over a dispute regarding a parking space. That's some Karen stuff to do.
Didn't even get a chance to get in the Walmart to get your Roku TV, and he's just blasting people in the parking lot.
You're in my parking spot. Bow, bow. What's he gonna do next? Steal a car and move it? Beep, beep, beep. Get in my car. Yeah. Let's go get that Roku TV. I mean,
insane. People suck.
That seems like what he would do. Like, what are you doing? Shooting people that are in your parking spot? Are you gonna move their car for them? Like, don't shoot the people if you don't want to move the car. Find a new parking spot. This event reinforces the recurring pattern where lethal confrontations are precipitated by trivial pre-shopping conflicts such as queuing or parking.
You didn't even want to go shopping. You were just parking the car.
Park the car in the line if you want a good parking space.
And what line? Just in front of the door?
The line out front the door.
And put on your park anywhere lights? Your hazard lights?
Yeah, flashbang all the other people and you'll be front row.
Flashbang them?
Yeah, with your...
You're going to have to go to the Army surplus store. Oh, you're talking about your headlights or actual flashbang grenades?
No, headlights.
No, you put your hazard lights on, your park anywhere lights.
And just, like, play loud music so you can't fall asleep, but still warm yourself up so you can't fall asleep. So you're not freezing.
Put a sign on there, on the car. Don't worry, he has food, snacks, and water.
Don't worry, he's not going to fall asleep.
He's listening to his favorite music.
Wake up! Grab a bunch of wake up.
Perfect.
I mean, it says wake up.
But he wants to sleep.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't want to sleep.
Oh.
That says wake up. That's his Black Friday playlist.
That's a good one to have on the playlist.
Yeah. Wake up! Grab a bunch of wake up.
The definitive history of the term Black Friday reveals that its persistence and national acceptance are triumphs of marketing strategy over historical truth. The term was originally a localized expression of operational disaster used by Philadelphia police in the 1960s to describe uncontrollable crowds and traffic congestion. When this negative branding failed to deter shoppers, retailers executed a successful nationwide narrative inversion in the 1980s, creating the fictitious but positive red-to-black accounting myth.
This conflict between the celebratory and marketing message of high profit and the documented reality of violence, injury, and fatality remains the defining moral tension of the holiday. It's a holiday now. The incidents cataloged above demonstrate as that the socioeconomic phenomenon of Black Friday serves as recurrent stage for the breakdown of public safety and social empathy, driven by the manufactured urgency of limited time scarcity.
Bull crap. Looking forward, the rise of e-commerce and a strategic extension of sales periods, e.g. Cyber Monday and the entire Black November campaigns, are beginning to decentralize the traditional physical chaos associated with the doorbuster format. Fine with me. While this may mitigate some risks associated with stampedes and in-store violence, it substitutes one form of intensity for another, transferring the pressure to digital systems and logistics chains. Ultimately, Black Friday functions as a potent cultural barometer, clearly demonstrating how economic incentives, when aggressively leveraged, can routinely override basic human behavioral norms and public order in contemporary hyper-consumerist society.
People are crazy when it comes to sales.
People are crazy for walking into any shopping place after the day after Thanksgiving. I very much dislike it.
I like shopping.
Dragged along anyway. Inch by inch, you get closer to the checkout.
Blame my mother. She made us like this.
Yeah.
But I can only shop for so long until I'm like, okay, I'm done. Until we reach a new store and I'm like, okay, I'm going to be in here for a bit. But my mother can be in the store for like all day and not get bored.
I walk into the store and there's more than a few people. I'm already done.
See, now, on Friday, that's going to be every store.
I know.
Get used to it. We're not the people who just are like, Black Friday. Open my laptop. I want this, this, this.
This is Tuesday. You can get Black Friday deals now online. Supposedly. That's the propaganda. See, the prices are inflated throughout the year. And then, on these quote-unquote sale days, they tell you it's on sale. But in reality, it's the regular price that they paid for it to put in their store. So that's why we call it Black Friday. Did you have fun learning all that?
Sure. I'm trying to find the...
No, don't get relaxed now. We're done. Unless you want to record the next one.
Nah.
Do that tomorrow? Oh, crap. You know what? Question brought.
Question answered.